Hello students, hope you understood the basics of organizational behavior, its meaning and its the purpose and various behavioral sciences and their contents, how the OB field emerged out of 5 different behavioral sciences: psychology, sociology, social psychology, anthropology and political sciences. So these are the 5 behavioral sciences contributed content for the development of organizational behavior field. So with this, let us further proceed to understand the organizational behavior, goals, challenges and implications of OB. So this module is meant for learning goals of organizational behavior and challenges of organizational behavior, and further the implications of organizational behavior for managers. So in this module, we have a couple of slides to run as a supporting material to understand the goals, challenges and implications of organizational behavior for managers. So if we just look at the goals of organizational behavior, I think the goal is, I remember, we can derive from the definitions of some of the theories, like the most important definition is the Fred Luthan's definition. It is to understand or explain, predict and control human behavior. So that is the main goal of OB. So that means we understand each and every individual the behavior and then explain it. So how is each and every individual behavior? Then based on that, so let us predict how every individual is going to behave in the organizational context at workplace, and at the same time use different types of the mechanisms or techniques to control individual behavior, so which is not required for us, because we need at the organizational setup a different type of behavior. So that is a common behavior from each and every individual at workplace, so that common behavior, organizational behavior, is going to support the organization for achievement of its organizational goals in a very effective and efficient manner. So for that, organizational behavior is supporting organizations, and the managers are using this in their day-to-day functions. If you just look at the challenges of challenges and the opportunities of OB, the workplace contains a wide mix of cultures, races, ethnic groups, genders, and ages. Right. So when you have the workplace with all these diversities, right? So that itself is a kind of challenge for OB, because when you look at each and every individual, sometimes they are so different, right? In the multinational companies and then in the globalization era, so where you will see every company with several background people, like a mix of cultures, races, ethnic groups, and genders and ages. So employees have to learn to cope with rapid changes due to global competition. So when you look at the employees, so employees are supposed to learn from all these things, and then understand and then develop a kind of synergy among all these things, all these diversities. And the corporate loyalty has decreased due to the corporate downsizing and the use of temporary workers. So sometimes what happens, corporate loyalty will not be there due to several reasons. So if that kind of reducing the size of the organization, will affect the negatively organizational setup. So where it is a kind of challenge for managers from the OB point of view. Then managers can benefit from the OB theory and then concepts, so that so this knowledge will be useful to overcome all these the differences and then diversities that are there at workplace to develop the common the work culture and common ethnic practices at the workplace. So in this direction, if you just see the implications for managers. So managers implications are something very unique. So the manager is supposed to look at certain things like OB helps with insights to improve the people skills, right? So valuing of workforce diversity, then understanding each and every individual, the value system, ethics, and the belief system, and then understanding them and then involving them by respecting each and every individual values and then culture. So empowering people and then creating a positive working environment. That is another important thing. So at the same time, dealing with the labor shortage. So because now we have the shortage of skills, shortage of the right people at workplace. So in terms of their attitudes and their the matching with the job. So in that context, you can see that OB is very handy and then have a lot of implications for the workplace. So coping in the world temporariness. So now the concept of the permanent job or permanent employment slowly just now vanishing. So now everything is temporary. As long as you like the employment and employment conditions, you will be continuing to work with an organization. In that context, how to so handle the people and how to handle the behavior is a big challenge, and then so those implications the manager is supposed to keep in mind. Then at the same time, creating an ethically healthy working environment. So at the same time, without affecting any individual the beliefs and systems. So organizations are supposed to develop a common ethicality and healthy environment, work environment in the organization, so that people will find the comfort and then so they work for the organization, so that the organization's objectives will be achieved. So in this direction, so you can see that the goals and challenges and then implications for managers. So these are the certain things at the second level we need to understand. So with this, let me stop here and thank you very much. Let us meet in the video 48.